Good morning. Welcome to Satsang. Beside the knowledge of oneself, knowing oneself, a question can arise. Is there something or there is nothing? And of course, if it becomes a need to know, he will, the seeker, will take a path which offers or something or nothing. So it is clear that already the search is in duality. It is dual. The mind cannot conceive something else than nothing or something, of course in between. So to run after that answer, to run after the achievement where you define more your search, is already a failure, because you choose one side. You are still tyrannized by the mind, which offers something which looks to you more possible or true, or at least you want to try. And what about its opposite? So that's why the unsatisfaction will remain if you achieve anything through your mind. So at some point, one can see that. And then it makes sense when you hear, keep quiet. Don't catch your mind. Let it go to left or right. Don't catch any answer. Don't catch any question. Just keep quiet now. Who could ever have an answer? Tell me now. Must be somebody, isn't it? Even if that somebody is transformed in nobody, it's still somebody. So one has to be vigilant. If it is that he wants, of course. If he wants to achieve something, I am not touching that. Today it's all what I have to say, so you can make me speak more or not. I find it very important to see those things. And if it is not crystal clear to you, it's your birthright to ask if it is your preoccupation. And I say that because sometimes I meet or I see a few videos with the teaching, and I don't say that I am more true than anybody else, but I have to speak from my own experience. And I see that too much emphasis is given to a solution, as if realization of the self would be a solution, not only for your search, but for your life. I really don't see this like that. I see just that one can be liberated from those preoccupations, even though even though in his body-mind he may live this and that. He will live this and that. And this and that, I am very clear, it's hell and heaven. It is not that suddenly this and that becomes smoother, nicer, or whatever. It can, in a natural way, with maturity or not, but in reality, it's raw reality. And I see the luck not to search anymore. So I just tell what I see, what is essential for me. So that disappearance of search, let us say, doesn't create a new concept, a new, better concept. It is just to be freed of the, how you call that, the power or the tyranny of the concepts, of the propositions, of the offers, of the answers. Yes?
Hello.
Hello?
So,
I don't
from
see
where
your
the thoughts
face.
are coming?
Must be from the mind, no?
How can
And
we...
from where the mind comes, you should ask now.
Yes.
But you didn't ask, so I don't answer.
So
Okay.
then I ask not where the mind comes, but how to make the mind tired or fed up.
Trying more. Trying more. Because you see, it's not enough to hear maybe something to hear. You have to see by yourself. Okay, I hear that, then I will see. I want to see by myself if there is anything relevant or not. Now, since we speak of thought, I tell you, thoughts are infinitely produced. So if eventually you drop one or you transform one, another one will come, endlessly, till your last breath. So in this matter, if this is your search to know what is or what does it mean, is there is something else than this world of appearance, it's more efficient if you look at the owner of the thought. Who is this owner of the thought? It's someone who believes in the reality of his body, mind, and emotions, isn't it? It's somebody who is born. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So if that becomes clear, there is this, the thought is important, but why? The most important is the belief of how is the subject. So, what is this subject? What is this I? And once you can speak about, it becomes an object again. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So from here, you see that whatever appears includes the owner, includes I am someone. And you keep quiet. Because from where you can see that, that's the real subject which will never be objectified. It itself objectifies itself, but its nature is never objectified. That's what I am. In reality, that's what I am.
So basically thoughts doesn't matter, right? They are coming, they can come, any thoughts. You don't have to give a...
You know, try, and you did it maybe, try to transform anything. It can, you can be successful, something transforms itself, but that transformation itself will also be put into question or will give you the duality, so the good and bad of it, and then again you search what to do. So it is not the thought which is the problem. It is the reality the owner puts to the thought, because he has not seen the reality of its own existence. He thinks it's real because he believes in the reality of all this system. But if he puts the owner into question, then that's interesting, isn't it? Because then if you even see that the I always express in the waking state and in the dreams state, this I is a rising thought. It's something I can objectify. So what really I am must be from where I see that.
And between the thoughts we have the saying, from you mind the gap, right? On that gap, still the I is rising or rising? Because there is a silence between the thoughts, yeah, or the emotions. There is a...
Yeah, but okay. But then you see, it's always a temporary silence, because you have not seen the nature of the thought and of the no thought. It comes to the same. Okay, if you are happy like that, why not? But it's all any result will be temporary. This is the thing. Any right answer is temporary truth.
So then basically, doesn't matter if we grip a thought or we grip the gap.
It matters when you search. It doesn't matter when you don't search anymore. Because then the separation and this doesn't travel. So, and I am not for the practice of between thoughts, because then, okay, between thoughts, you with efforts and some practice, you can make the gap maybe wider, but it will always be ephemeral. Always. You will jump because you jump after on a thought. Then what? Then what? What you do with that? Now, if in the gap, because the gap, it's true, the gap between two thoughts, there is no objectification there. Yeah? Okay. But then, if that allows you to see, oh, everything else, everything has no substance, when a thought rises afterwards, you will not be tyrannized by it. It rises okay, but it will never bring anything for you regarding the essence, your essence. You follow?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. The trouble also with the gap is that you will think that this experience is more real. There is no thought there, more real than when there is thought. And so you can fall into the trap of absolutism. So what is real is when I'm not busy with thoughts, when I am not occupied with thoughts. And it joins what I said in the beginning, is because the mind by itself, because it's dual, gives you a choice. Or it's empty or it's full, and you don't know what is real. So you went rather for emptiness, probably. So you choose that answer proposed by the mind. The mind will never know what it is. Because what you search, what you are it already that your mind functions or is in a gap of thoughts. You are it. So it's not about the mind, the shape of the mind, the moods of the mind, the attainments of the mind. The search is only in the mind, and the search, whatever result it gives, will be a mind result. Because you always are, that your mind is fact with the search or not. You always are. So that's what has to be realized. It will be of no use to transform your mind, because it will always, always be temporary results. If this is clear, you're done.
Then what or who creates the mind? The background, or is nothing to do with that?
That answer I cannot say, but I can say only yes, it's the background. Then what else exists? Yeah, must be the background. But it's also like a magic, you know. What can you say much about it? It's quite mysterious.
Basically, the background plays a game, or just doing fun.
You can choose. It's an answer, so for me, it's irrelevant, whatever explanation you give. So I don't search for answers. Like incarnations, reincarnations, very good explanation, maybe the best. Still an answer. Who can pretend he knows? Tell me. If you know, if you understand it's through your mind, then what? Mind is limited. Just be and live. In duality, what to do? But don't be tyrannized. You can be not tyrannized. Even if you are tyrannized, you know, oh, it's the mind. It doesn't touch who I am. You see? People think, oh, they will have, I don't know, more saintly or whatever behavior. A few, of course, because it's natural to them, but it will not at all be necessarily like that. And it doesn't mean anything about realization of the self. You take it or not, it's up to you.
And you still remember that moment when you stopped the search, your search?
When I go to my memory and speak of my own life, of course, it's an event. And my luck, because I had an amazing, sharp, direct master, he told me, and for once I finally listened, he said, don't take an experience for it. So in my story, it's there, yeah. That's why you see, actually, no, nothing. It's okay. But you see, I'm not afraid of the past because there is a saying, don't go to the past. Brilliant. I mean, when you hear that for the first time, you see that all your life you passed it in the past or present and future, but in that. So it's a pointing, it's a way to teach, to root out a previous other concept. But why to once, let's say, the pointing did its job, why one should be afraid of speaking of the past? And you know, oh, I speak in the movie, I speak about what belongs to this system which appeared by birth and all that. You don't confuse anymore. So why impose to people to live without going to their past? It's what I hear. It's a mean to point out this split second that you can offer you. Once it does this job, it doesn't mean anything. Just forget it. It's not a way to live. All what is expressed in Satsang is not a recipe to live. It is to provoke this moment of no tyranny of anything. That's all. Once it's done, forget it. It doesn't mean anything then.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The mind is a part of me, and I find it quite challenging to see it as a bad guy only. Isn't there a way, or how could I embrace it more and use it as a friend as well in this life? Because I can't get rid of it. It's a part of myself. Even though it's busy with the dramas and with this and that and with the search sometimes. How can I use it maybe in a good way as a friend?
There is absolutely no recipe. Just, I would rather than to be busy with that, which you can find out everywhere many answers to that. I am not going to give you because my passion is to see how to solve this tyranny of the mind. You are tyrannized by the mind, even with that question, isn't it? Which is a good question also for the life. So here I would say, but why maybe spend just a moment also to see, but do you know the owner of that mind? Do you know it? Just answer me. Do you know the owner of that mind?
It's the me, the be, coming from the essence.
If it was your finding, your fact, you would not ask this question. So it's a knowledge, okay? You trust that knowledge, but as an information, as a knowledge is obviously not enough. So rather than to solve the problem of the mind who is not friendly to you, and solve first this. What do they mean by I am the essence? You see, don't keep it only as information because it doesn't help. Doesn't help. And to realize who you are, it doesn't mean it helps the mind, but it helps not to believe that it's all you. And that makes a total difference. You see? Then you will see that it is the way to live. Life is sometimes a friend, sometimes not. But here, it's always, even when you have seen what's what, you will have a natural vigilance not to trust the mind. Even if you are totally absorbed and identified as an experience, you come back to that. Oh, what am I doing? What is this? You see? But for that, you have to realize yourself, which is more than easy in a way, but since you listen to your mind, it's not easy. So it will be when you allow yourself, can be just now, huh? Because it will always be just now. Not to catch any thought, yeah, or any belief. Then you are left with what? Because if you don't catch a thought, then generally you live on thoughts, or when I say or experiences of senses, emotions, or ideas. So suddenly you don't catch a thought. So where could it be? Still there is. That's what you are. Mm. And actually, that is not clouded by the mind once you realize it. And you know, if you are clouded by the mind, you know, oh, that is in the manifestation, it's in my birth and my personal life. You will not confuse. Mm. So I find your mind is quite kind to you to offer you this search. It's a danger for himself. Mm.
I mean, the interesting question, what brings us to here?
Yeah, yeah. I should ask you, yeah, that's true. What brings you here? Curiosity?
Hmm?
What brings you here? Some curiosity or some need or what is it? You, you,
In my youth,
mm?
very as a child, I thought there's something wrong with all the.
Manifestation.
Huh? And this is 65 years ago or something like
Uh-huh.
this. And yeah,
And when it
so
was looking wrong, why?
how people are interrelating with each other.
Yeah, and yourself included. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
And did you find an answer?
yes.
Oh, but and so what do you come?
Hmm?
Why do you come here?
Because I like to be here. Yes, I mean, in the last weeks or something, that changed. I can now see what's the difference between mind and consciousness,
Mm.
and this helps a lot. So I,
Oh no, it doesn't help a lot. It just is.
yeah,
There
yeah.
is no degrees of qualities here. Huh?
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's easy to choose what if you are.
I don't. You put
It's
that. Yeah.
easy to choose where you want to be. You, you certainly want to be in the open space, not in the.
Yeah, but you are always in the open space, so you have not to choose. You. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are. You are that background, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but
Yeah.
in the beginning it was a
Mm.
back and forth and
Mm.
a little bit
Mm.
like this, but now it's more constant. That there is not much movement in the mind, or yes,
Wow,
it's
you're lucky.
much more quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, lucky man.
No, but the question arose in me:
Mm.
what brings us to here? So it's yeah.
You should not speak of us. What brings me here? Yeah? Or you follow your friend, or you like the atmosphere, or you want to hear. Is it the same thing? What brings you here?
Yeah, to make it more clear what I am. Yeah, it's still a little bit not a doubt. It's clear now, but yeah, to assure, you know what I mean.
Well, if I know what you mean, I have to answer you. And what is consciousness?
Hmm?
What is consciousness?
I didn't-
What is consciousness?
It's just the room that
Here,
the space,
the space.
spacious.
Mhm.
It's just a room.
Okay. So,
Something open, yeah.
okay. But then you see, you can describe. So it must be something which happened in the mind. The mind gets expanded wider, isn't it? You feel, and that's why you speak as you speak, because if this mind is wider, it have some effect on your mind, and then you get quieter. But all that will be for a while, because with time things go on changing. So I would not even trust this experience, though it's a blessing, as reality.
Mm.
Because what you are, you see, you realize it or not. There is no degree of experiences here, and there is no getting progress and you get more absorbed and all that. That is just the experiences in the mind, different levels of the mind,
Mm.
of course, of course. But still, there is a owner of the mind. Huh?
Yeah, no, it's not anymore like this.
Okay, I would like to hear then.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that's what
just
I hear.
it's yeah.
But look, you are happy with that? I mean, it's important for you. You are happy with that?
Yeah,
You are fulfilled?
it's
You are
just
fulfilled?
just I would say it's yeah. Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing anymore between what I see and the eyes, you know. There's no disturbance in that way.
Advaitic experience. You are lucky? Just know that whatever you can describe is an aspect of it. That's all.
Mm.
Okay? There is a very interesting saying, and my master also was telling it. He said, just wait and see. Because you see, the mind is very powerful because we gave full power in the past to it. And so when you wait and see, you can be, of course, you have moments of enlightenments, but if it is an experience of it, with the time, it will go on changing. So in that way, just be vigilant, not to fool yourself. That's all. Wait and see. Don't teach immediately.
I mean, Sorry. I know the difference between blissful states and this.
The difference between?
Between blissful states
Yeah.
and this.
Yeah.
And it's not like this.
Yeah.
It's just more constant and
Yeah,
so
but then, look, I repeat what you say. It's more constant. Do you think it's a good description? How can it be more constant if you know what is? I mean, if you realize what is, or if what is revealed itself. It's better to say like that. It doesn't mean anything, so you have to change your language. Or it's already a glimpse, means you saw something, but you followed your mind, which interpreted it in a quite good way according to the teachings you followed, and you give more importance to what is expressed. And but then be careful, be vigilant, because what is expressed is the mind, and the mind will fool you up to the max. Huh? So, yeah.
Hey, Ganga. So I'm realizing that I've had very strong concepts that if I don't follow the right path or do the right thing or ask the right question or don't get something right, then something really bad is going to happen.
I hope you see that it's an imagination of your mind.
Yes.
Don't follow that.
No. Like,
Very good. Excellent.
like yesterday, this thing like about coming here to your satsang came like such a tyranny, you know, and I could see it was a tyranny.
Very good.
But I came here today, and before you even start talking, everything is just washed away. You know,
I'm so happy.
in this thing.
That's why you came, and you can go back now free.
Yes.
Very good. No, it's true. It's true. You see, it's about what you already are.
Yes.
What you already are. So who can interfere here? Not even you. Not even you. Isn't it great?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ganga.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. Yeah. It's coming.
The mind creates the body as well. The
The
mind
mind
creates the body as well.
Creates the body as well. Yeah, but the mind cannot live by itself. I mean, so mind, body, all that is linked. It's an appearance, it's a creation.
Basically, when we talk about the mind,
Huh?
it's with when we talk about the mind, it's with the body.
Yeah, it looks
So
like.
mind, body together. It's not like
It's the same. It's the same. It's just different levels, you see. This is more material, the mind is more conceptual, emotions are feelings. But it's all the same. It's a manifestation, isn't it? And this manifestation as a owner. I am born, I do that, I don't do that. I'm guilty, I'm not guilty, I make progress, I don't make progress. Always I. We describe endlessly all our life this I. Let it be in the worldly world, let it be in the therapeutic world, let it be in the spiritual world. We describe all the time this I. So at some point you may get exhausted and ask help. I just want to be. Is there I when you are?
But also, there are more eyes. I. Everybody is an I, or
Yeah, they are I because first you arose as I. Otherwise you don't know. When you in your sleep, you don't know. You don't even arise, and there is no world. It's your I which makes it real. But I not alone. I am something. So am I, actually. Did you ask this question? Or you always ask about qualities or defects?
when you say drop the mind. Yeah,
What did I say?
when you say drop the mind,
Drop the mind.
what do you mean?
I don't say it as a teaching. I say it when needed. So I prefer now to say just look what's the mind. It's something passing. It was not there before. It presents itself this way. It has a span of life. It disappears. That's the mind. Something which appears and disappears. So tell me what you don't know which appears and disappears. Or tell me if there is anything you know that doesn't appear and disappear. Interesting, no? So, who am I? Am I this? Starts the investigation then. Whatever I can tell about me will go on changing. So I'm not only this. I cannot. So the investigation starts, and where it will end, from where it started, it will end. What's troubling you? You are not happy about all this?
I'm okay. It's just everything is an experience. Yes. So when we talk at that moment, it's not, but next second later, it's an experience.
Yeah, but who is experiencing?
That's
What is no? Be more precise. What is experiencing?
what?
Yeah, you say you experience, but what do you mean by I experience? What do you mean? You must mean it happens in my body, or it happens there, or it happens here.
What I mean is something is appearing and then disappearing. Doesn't matter.
But that's clear.
Yeah.
That's
so
clear.
That's the experience, basically.
But that's what I say. So the question is there something or not? And then you hear. It's not with an answer to those dual questions that you will solve it. Because after you will jump from an absolutism to a relative to whatever. So, what do the wise speak about? I don't say what God offers. I say what the wise speak about. They don't bring even God here. Because they saw God is an imagination. It's a thought of how we imagine him. So we try not to stick or be tyrannized by something we can imagine. So the general idea of God drops. If you can see by yourself that even when you sleep, where is God? You will not speak of God. So you imagine is always there, all imaginations. So let's be practical. What could be which is not touched by states, experiences? Maybe there is nothing, but go and find out. The answer of nobody will satisfy you. You have to find out yourself. But if you believe in the reality of something which goes on changing, then it's an endless search, endless suffocation. So from where even this idea of me or of God or of enlightened comes from? From where? Do you know the direction in your mind? Do you know the direction?
I
No.
cannot imagine. I know something is there, but I don't know what.
Yeah, but okay, I totally agree. I don't know what to, but I don't search anymore. Why? Because I went to the root which produces those thoughts. And what's the root? I already told you. I am something. That's thought. That's already a rising thought. So from where this thought comes, that you cannot imagine because you are it. You are it. You cannot objectify it. And if you objectify, it falls into this changing manifestation. And this background, let's indicate it like that just now, doesn't belong to anybody. So there is no question that somebody becomes enlightened. It is owned by nobody. It can't, because if it is owned, then again it's an experience. And it cannot be obvious in an experience, in a limitation. And that's why I'm always so, I cannot follow those imagination which say, oh, because now I'm enlightened, so my mind is quieter, I am witnessing, and always something there. Again, we fall into the description of me, changed probably, of course, a lot with practices and interrogation. We want changes with maturity. Still we describe as if the background itself was not there if you are just like before a fucking one. As if this itself, with its duality, is coming from where you are. It's no question of changes in this life, and if there are changes, it's a natural change because of the destiny and the maturity or not of everybody. That's all. It has nothing to do. There is no sign of enlightenment in this duality, because duality itself is that in its limited form. So I get an indigestion to hear that, oh, suddenly I'm a better man and all. What? And if you are better, you are already the seed of betterness before. It just blossoms. It's not due to any enlightenment. Finally, everybody wants you to be a saint. Nothing wrong. It would be better in life if we were saints on two legs. Huh? But it doesn't work like that. And to be a saint, you have to be afraid of God. Otherwise, why should you be good? There is a fear. There is a busyness with God. Ah, well, well.
I'm wondering, since it's quite abstract and can be theoretical and complex what we talk about, how can we teach it to our children? They live in here and now, but how can we teach them in the
Surely
early?
don't teach them anything, otherwise they will really be fed up at some point. And is there a teaching, in fact? So just be yourself. And of course, you can. That's what I did with my kids and the kids of the Sangha at the time. And I find it was good. They were informed. You inform them what is your search. That's it, so that they are not intrigued at what my parents are doing and they go to Satsang. What does it mean? At least you explain them a little bit in your own simple way. Just inform them that it exists. That's all. And then, if they ask a question, reply what you find the best. But always simple, simple. But you see, there is no recipe. In fact, those who come to search, for example, this, often the background at home was not at all like that, and still they are seekers. And many times when there is a background like that, the children are totally different. We never know. We never know. But surely not a conversion or converting. You have the truth and all that. Drop it. Ooh, drop it. There was a family like that, Advaitist family. And so I think the children have been informed what is Advaita. And then one day, of course, the father was not happy on the child, so probably even slapped him. And then the child said, "You see, you are not realized. Look, you do that." And said, "But there is nobody here." The child was like, "Oh, what is this nonsense, liar?" So, so thank you very much.